Anyways, we're going to move on. Toby says, what's up, guys? Is it safe to order MGYB embeds direct to a client money site? I'm going to say yes, because I've heard that it is. I'm anxious to hear Marco's opinion on that, because it's an embed, not a link. But I don't do that, because I use the method that I was taught from Marco, which is to use the G site. So I embed the money page into a theme mirrored G site page, and then I use the G site page in an embed gig, right? And then link building to the embeds, or link building directly to the G site page, either way. So I don't typically do just a I don't do money site pages and embed gigs, although I know from our link builder, Dedia, he showed me results and showed me analytics of what happens when he does do that, and it will show traffic. It shows, like, traffic coming in to hit those pages that are embedded and that kind of stuff. But in fact, that that's part of the reason why he brought it to my attention, because he said, do you think this could be harmful? Because it showed a lot of traffic from certain domains and things that it was embedded on and that kind of stuff. But as far as I know, it's not harmful. Marco, what say you?
As far as I understand the way that iframes work, no, there should be no harm. But I can't tell you what Google's going to do tomorrow. I do know that Google won't penalize itself anytime soon. I know that. And so since I know that, that's where I'm going first. I'm going to bypass doing directly to my domain. I'm going to iframe the domain, the page, whatever it is that I'm going to iframe on that G site. And then that now it's a stacked iframe. So listen to this. Get a YouTube video on that page that you're going to iframe first and foremost, and make sure that you've optimized that video. All right. So now that's already an iframe stack. That's why they've always recommended for you to have a YouTube video on a page. Works really well. Why? Because you have a Google property iframe on your page. Now you take that, put it on the G site. Now you're double stacking the iframe, because you have the YouTube iframe, and now your page iframe into that G site. Now you're going to take that, wrap that up, and submit the iframe code to Dedia for him to further do damage to that. But the credit is all going to your homepage and to that YouTube video. So you're boosting two things. You're boosting the homepage that you're iframing, and you're boosting that YouTube video, which is already iframed on that page. You can take a mind map and do the same thing, because we show you how to stack a video into that mind map. We know that keywords in that mind map will rank on that page, and the only thing that's on that page that has the keyword is that mind map iframe. We also know that keywords on a page off the site, which is a G site, those keywords that exist only on the G site will rank on the page where the keywords don't really exist, except through the iframe or through the relationship that's created between the G site and the page. Now, you can go to John Mueller and ask him, and he'll tell you, no, it doesn't happen. He'll tell you it doesn't happen. Or you can go ahead and try it and see for yourself how it does. So it's whether you're going to believe your lying eyes or John Mueller. But I mean, no, I don't see any harm. However, I see more potential when you stack the iframe.
I agree. And I just want to add two things to that, because number one, guys, it's so easy to create theme mirrored pages on a G site. You don't need any content. My point is, you can just create pages and then iframe in your existing pages from your money site. And Google, when the bots come and crawls it and it indexes that page, it will pull in. Google, if you don't specify a meta description, Google will automatically create a meta description in the search results based upon whatever the search query was that it found, relevant. So it will create its own meta description from content on that page. Well, a blank G site page with nothing other than embeds, Google will pull in content from those embeds and make that the meta description for the G site URL that's been indexed. So what Marco's saying is exactly correct in that that's why I said, like, there's no reason not to use a G site, guys, because you don't even need any additional content. You just create iframes, put them right in the damn page, and it will index. And when it does, it will, again, Google's going to crawl the content from the iframe anyways. So that's where the relevance comes from. Number two is, again, another reason why, instead of just using the money site page, use a G site page, is because, for example, if you publish a press release to promote that page on the money site, well, now you take that money site page and embed that in the G site page, the theme mirror G site page, take a Google map, or my map, like he said, YouTube video that's optimized for the same term, or better yet, a YouTube playlist, YouTube Silo Academy, with that specific keyword as the first video in the playlist, and embed that playlist, because now you're embedding silo architecture into that page. Then you can take the press release and iframe that in. If you got a GMB post pointing a link back to that page, embed the GMB post. You understand the iframe stack on the G site page, why that's so powerful. And again, you're pushing relevancy through the G site into all of those other iframes. And likewise, it's coming back from all of those other iframes into the G site. So it's that mirror and mirror, picture in picture, that infinity loop that you create. That's why we call it, the entity loop, the iframe loop, and all that kind of stuff. So again, you could, as far as I know, just embed the money site page and an embed run, but I think you get so much more bang for your buck by using a G site page and stacking iframes the way that we teach. So any other comments on that?
Oh, that was
Moving on.
perfect.